Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today for review we have a CZ USA Scorpion Evo 3S1 and yeah, let's go ahead and open it up. Now fair warning, I've already opened this and taken it to the range and so I've already added a couple of pieces to the pistol. Most noticeably is going to be the SBA brace here, the Evo brace. So it doesn't come with that, it doesn't come with the Holosun optic, so just a heads up. Alright, so there's the Evo. Let's put that aside. User manual. Comes with a nice little cleaning kit, which it's kind of cool. You don't typically get cleaning kits. Showing that the firearms I've bought, but okay. It comes with a second 20 round mag from CZ. This is the adapter base plate at the back here. You take off to put on a brace. Come back to that, and it comes with a standard gun lock. All right, let's take a little closer look at this stuff. Okay, so let's start at the back and move forward. Now, as I said, I did buy this SBA brace here and put it on. When I watched the videos on how to put this on, it looked really, really simple, but this was a pain to get off. So moving on up here, we'll start with the grip. I don't like the shape of this grip. Luckily, CZ Scorpions have a huge aftermarket for them, so you can pick up a different one and change that just fine. I do have a mag tool to put on. So moving along to the trigger, I knew coming into this that there are some things that I'm going to want to change. The trigger is going to be one of them. And after using it, the reviews are very accurate. It's a very, very heavy trigger pull. Totally usable, of course, but it's if you like nicer triggers, then this is not going to make you happy. So let's do a trigger pull here. I'm using the Wheeler trigger pull scale. Let's put it on there. Let's pull. This goes up to 8 pounds, and I'm betting this goes over 8 pounds. We're still going. I pulled it on 8, and it's pulled on 8.5 before, so it's like an 8 pound plus trigger. It's a heavy trigger. So again, it's super simple. You can get some parts from HB Industries and a spring kit and pretty much half that weight. So let's move along here. Right here we obviously have as we were saying, this is the mag well, and it is flared a little bit, which is nice. We're putting the magazine in, and you can see, hopefully at the angle here, that it does flare out pretty well. So nice feature. Coming up, it has an ambidextrous safety. It's kind of cool, reminds me of the H&K safety, but I'm telling you right now, this safety is a finger killer. You probably can't see it. I got a nice chunk out of my finger from firing this. It's just, when it's here in your finger, it just rubs right in your index finger, and it ships like this. And this is a known issue. If you look at other reviews, almost everyone says the exact same thing, that this thing kills their finger. I have no idea why CZ would still ship it. Whoops, knocked the camera. I have no idea why CZ would still ship this when you could simply either put in a different safety. There's different aftermarket safeties that won't rub on your finger, or put in a safety delete. And I realize maybe for lefties, maybe it's a good thing, but honestly, for the majority of us, you're going to want to switch that out straight away. And I mean straight away, because that is not fun to shoot with at all. Okay, moving along, we have a couple of, this is for attachments for slings. You obviously have a kind of a Picatinny rail here on the bottom. You have this little hand stop part here, so you don't obviously get your hand near the barrel. Has more rail pieces here and on top. So since we're on top, we'll have a look. So these are the CZ sights that come standard. It has different apertures at the back for finer shooting, longer distance shooting. They work great. They're ridged here and here to stop kind of reflections from the sun. You have your adjustment here. They are marked CZ on the side here. They work fine. They're pretty decent sights. They're metal, and they come with the pistol, which is nice. You don't have to buy them. It's aftermarket, which is very nice. Okay, let's move over to this side. On this side, we have the charging handle. Hey everybody. So I realized that when I was putting in my upgrades, so this is why it looks a little different than what you've been seeing, I didn't talk about the charging handle as much as I should have, so I wanted to just touch base on it. So just ignore the accessories on here. I'll do another video with all the upgrades that I'm doing. But with the charging handle, it's non-reciprocating, so once we charge this gun, and every time we fire, this isn't going to go back and forth, it's just going to stay there, which is really nice. You don't have to worry about that flying back. The other really cool thing about this is actually it's ambidextrous or wherever you want. So if you can take the one out here on this side and you can put it into the right side if you're a left-handed shooter, or you can have one on this side and one on that side. You can have one on either side. So it's a really cool feature, and I totally forgot to mention that, so I just wanted to splice that in. Again, ignore the accessories. Okay, so to take out the lower part, there's a pin on this side. Push that down. The firearm back over, pull the pin out. You gotta make sure the charging handle is back and locked. Magazine out. So pin's there, and then all you do is you pull out and down. That's it. Very, very simple to take it out and to have access to that. And then your massive chunk here is your bolt carrier. And that is it. To put it back in, you simply push that up inside. It clicks in. Push the little pin in, and then you're good to go. On here, as I said, this is the SBA brace. There is no QD mount on here, which is a shame. It'd be nice if a QD mount. Not a deal breaker by any means. It's a very nice looking brace from them. Again, you push in the button, and you can close it like so. Very nice. Moving to the front here, we have a flash hider. And these are pretty simple to take apart. There's a little piece in there you just pop up and you can screw that out. So makes life a little easy. Okay, there we go. So we've gone over the outside of the gun. Let's go to the range and let's see how it performed. Hey everybody, welcome down to Discount Guns and Ammo in Springville, Utah. Obviously this is the range part of the video. We have the Scorpion ready to go. Just so you know, we're going to go and use a variety of magazines. We have a Palmetto State Armory magazine that's designed for the AKV, which obviously takes Scorpion mag, so this is their PSA mag. We have a Magpul mag. We have a translucent smoke colored PSA mag. We have a Scorpion translucent mag, and a magazine, standard Scorpion magazine that comes with the actual CZ. We're going to go use some Blazer 115 grain ammo. We have some Federal 147 grain ammo and some Winchester 115 grain ammo. And I am going to put on the brace because that's how I fully intend to actually use the CZ. I don't actually intend to use it like this, so I will be adding this for the actual shooting. All right, speaking of shooting, let's get to it. All right, so we are ready to go. Put the brace on so it looks tactical now. All right, so we're going to shoot through these magazines here. We're going to start off with some CCI Blazer. This is the window mag that comes with the actual pistol. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay. Okay, so this is the PSA translucent magazine. With CCI again, right? CCI, okay, so we're still with the CCI. I have a little helper with me today. Alright, so that ran fine. Okay. Another PSA magazine, Scorpion magazine. As I say, they do for the AKV. And this one we have the 147 grain long. Federal, not long. Federal. Okay, so try it. See how this one goes. Good. This one's the Magpul mag, as a mixture of Winchester and 147 grain. was the translucent Scorpion mag with Winchester and 15 grain. Gun is empty, so that was my first ever shots with the ZZ. Here's my initial thoughts. Trigger's heavy. It needs to be lightened, and I have read about this safety here. When you're in fire, it digs into your index finger, and I am absolutely no different. That was rubbing raw, and you might have been able to see me trying to move my finger down a little bit to get away from that. So I do have a delete for this, a safety delete, which I'll be putting in place later, which will basically take that nubbin off there, and so that won't become an issue. It fires really nice. There's obviously it's 9mm. There's no recoil. The trigger doesn't feel great. Again, it's an easy fix. I got a spring kit in the house to reduce it from like 9-10 pounds on a 5-pound trigger. I've got the delete here, which I think was like $15, maybe a little less, to fix that. They're both really simple issues to fix, but that definitely digs into the finger. That is really annoying. Other than that, it's definitely a lot of fun. Very nice. So I'm going to get this optic zeroed in. So we'll do some more shooting, and I'll get back to you. All right, so we're having a little bit of trouble here. This is the PSA translucent magazine, and we're using the 147 grain federal ammunition. And this is the the third time this has failed to go in to battery. The round looks like it's sitting on, now these are flat nosed, so I don't know if that's causing the issue, but you know, it's not going into battery. So let's see if we can get this out. Okay, so that's the third time it's happened. Now when I put it in, it's gone in fine. Let's okay, it seems like it's maybe working now. Okay, it seems to work okay. So I'm gonna keep. Oh man, it does not want to come out. So I'm gonna use another PSA mag. This is not the translucent one. We're still using 147 grain. So I'll keep working on this, and I'll see if we get any more issues with it. Just interesting to know. Okay, I'll get back to you. Okay, so we haven't had any more issues with the PSA mags, so we need to keep an eye on that. But now we're going to do some rapid fire. As you know, I like to do that. With this heavy of a trigger, I don't know how fast I'll be able to be, because it's a very, very heavy trigger pull. Here we go. Not too bad. Man. So this is the PSA mag. These do not like to come out of there. So look here. So this is a translucent Scorpion mag. Okay. Yeah, you gotta pull these out. They do not slide out easy. They do not drop out. You definitely have to give them a little pull. So just be aware of that. All right. Do some more shooting. So we're done with the range review part. We had 3 failures to go to battery. I don't know if that was the magazine or the ammo. It definitely wasn't riding the slide. You know, I was doing the slap it like you hate it. It was going into battery. It was firing 1, and then it failed to go into battery. So I wasn't riding the slides. I'm not sure what that issue was. I'll need to play with that a little more to see if I can replicate it again. The Scorpion mags ran fine. As I said, you do need to pull these out. They don't drop out freely. Things I do not like about this gun. One is I've tore a chunk of my skin off here because of that safety. That safety's horrendous. Why they still ship that with this firearm like that, I have no idea, because everyone has the same issue. They need to fix that. It's a really cheap fix. They should not send that firearm with that to rip somebody's hand. I feel like that's freaking killing me. Okay, so small fix again. The trigger is definitely heavy, as I mentioned several times, and I don't really like the grip. So that's, again, they're really pretty cheap and simple things to fix. Other than that, I did enjoy it. It's been nice. It's been a lot of fun. I think I'll enjoy it a lot more when I fix those little things. So, all right, let's get back to the table for the final thoughts. All right, so obviously we're back from the range. It worked just fine. I did have those 3 wouldn't go into batteries. And again, I don't know if that was the magazine or the ammo. Very interesting. Only happened for those 3 rounds out of, I think we probably shot 250 rounds or so. Again, it only happened in that PSA mag and only with that ammo. So I don't know which one it was, but it didn't happen after those 3 times. So yeah, it was fun to shoot. But as I said, this thing's a pain in the ass. Simple as I can put it. If you're buying one of these, buy either another aftermarket safety to go along with it or a delete when you order the gun, because you're going to want to change that out. So yeah, did I like it? Yeah, absolutely. Just, bear in mind, these can be expensive to initially purchase. Some of the aftermarket parts aren't too bad. You can get magazines are really cheap. You can get them anywhere from like PSA 34 rounders, I think these are, from like $13-14 to mag pulls for almost 20 to Scorpion mags in between. So magazines are plentiful and they're pretty cheap, which is nice. But you're talking, so let's get to kind of the price points here, right? So you're looking at the Scorpion, you're looking at this is going to be $800 or $900 just for the pistol, okay? Once you buy that, you're probably going to want to put a brace on it. Braces are going to cost you anywhere from probably $150 to $250, depends what brace you choose. And then from there, I'm telling you right now, change this right away. It's going to cost you a delete. It's going to cost you about $12, and then you can put an aftermarket one in. I'm not sure the price. But if you just want to delete, which I have right here from HB Industries, there's a safety delete, so I can just switch that out so it takes that away. You're going to want to change that, and everything else is fine. It's, as I say, CZ is renowned for their reliability. I own CZ handguns, which are phenomenal. Actually, the CZ PCR is my favorite handgun that I own. But yeah, this is definitely a winner. It's definitely very enjoyable. As I say, I think once I make some of these upgrades, like lightening the trigger, changing this out, changing the grip, I'll be very happy. And these are pretty cheap fixes, $25, less than $10, $12. They're small. I just wish that maybe coming from the factory that had some improvements on it. But yeah, overall, yeah, it's definitely a fun gun. Just be aware of what you're getting into. You're going to have to buy aftermarket parts to upgrade it, and so yeah, or not. You don't have to, but you're probably going to want to. like all gun owners, right? We always want to do stuff to our firearms, and yeah. Like and subscribe, and that's it. All right, guys, have a fantastic one. I'll catch you later.